Hey everybody, I'm Dan. Let's get right to it. Pretty interesting thumbnail, eh? I'm standing here in front of the van. I've got my knife with me, okay? I got that here, and it's pointing to a piece of paper. And the question is, what's mightier, the pen or the sword? So here's the scenario. Our main case that we're prepped for is a bug out scenario. Let's say a hurricane or an accident or something happens and we have to leave our home. We lock it down as best we can. We gather up our food, 5 or 6 days of food. We gather up water of the same. We gather up our clothes. We gather up tools, cash, weapons, whatever we think we need. So we bugged out, but we need to return. So let's say we didn't use our heads or didn't use a solid checklist and we just bugged out. We just scrammed. And in the meantime, I lost my license and Mary lost her ID too. We come back and we want to get down to the road and get to our house. Cop walks up to the door. There's a checkpoint, let's say, on the street, turning where we would turn down to go to our house, right? So they say, "Hey, how are you?" I say, "Hey, hello. We want to get down to our house." And he said, "Okay. Do you have any ID?" I said, "No, I don't have anything. I lost my wallet." "Well, what about your wife?" "Nope, she doesn't have anything." "So where do you live?" "Such and such a street." "Okay. Do you have any registration or anything?" "Sure. Officer, I'm going to slowly open my glove box in case I have a gun in there or something. Slowly open my glove box. We're going to procure the registration and show it to you." So show it to the guy. So now let's build the scenario further. The guy or gal looks at it and says, "Well, that's great. But do you have any proof that you are who you are? You know, this vehicle goes down that road. I can't tell that you're Dan or Mary or what the deal is based on this." I say, "Well, I'm a prepper. I've got a knife." "And do you think that's really going to fly?" "No, what's going to happen is the officer is going to open the door. He's going to tase me and they're going to throw me in the back of their vehicle. So we're not going to accomplish anything here, but just have a lot of heartache." Now let's change the scenario a little bit. Let's say maybe we did lose our wallets, but we remembered to bring our hot box with us. That's what we call it, a box that we have with our storage document. And we store our documents. We bring copies of our bank accounts, investment accounts. We put cash in there. We've got maps. We've got a whistle in there. We've got copies of our birth certificate, driver's license, utility bills, so we can establish we are who we are. We can conduct business while we're away. But in this case, we can actually get back into our house because we can prove who we are. Now, there are some cases where you may know the officer, they may know you, and it's a local thing, not a big deal. I'm just saying, let's say that doesn't happen. Well, if you've got your ID with you, that's the best way to get in. It's got your picture, it's got the address, you answer a few questions, away you go. If they ask anything else, as I mentioned before, leaving the knife out of the picture, right? Hey, you might have a copy of your deed. It may show the property address, have your names, coupled with the ID. The officer won't have a problem with it. The other thing you can have is a copy of your utility bill. It's got the street address. It's a recent bill within, let's say, 90 days. So we've got that. Barring any information, maybe lost a wallet, you've got a birth certificate. So you've got some different things that can help the officer establish your identity. So you're good for that. And that's what we recommend. You really don't want to forget to put important paperwork in your bug out bag, whether you're walking, whether you're driving. And let me tell you about us. We've got this checklist. We want to make sure we have this. So if you're going down the road, you want to make sure you have your ID. That's a very important thing. Maybe you have your birth certificate. Good idea to have a copy of that with you. You just never know. Maybe a copy of a utility bill. That's an excellent thing to have. It proves the ownership and shows, and you have a little more knowledge about the house that you can share with the officer. And finally, a copy of the deed or mortgage. That kind of thing is awesome. So there you go. This video is proof that when it comes to prep, when it comes to trying to get back into your place after you've bugged out, the pen is truly mightier than the sword. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you on the next video, and please be safe out there.